All right, I got this set up. My helper's not out in the shop yet. The best I can set it up. All I'm gonna do is unclamp this thing now. This guitar neck. I was debating on where I was gonna get started today. I think I'll start right here because I got a lot to do in the shop today. I want to get this out of the clamps. Later on in the day, I want to get the truss rod channel cut in it. But what I have planned for today too is I need to replace the blades on my thickness planer. I don't know about replacing them. The way I understood it, looking online, is they're two-sided blades. I do have a brand new set of blades for it, and we'll see how the day unfolds here in a minute. It's probably about 8 o'clock in the morning right now, so my day is just really starting to unfold here. So anyway, there we go. Well, it all looks good. Nope. It looks like it all adhered to each other real good. Where are we at here? There we are. I hope that all came out on the camera. It's just unclamping it. I mean, you've seen one guy unclamp something, you've seen them all. So anyway, the only thing I wish I'd have done when I was running it through the joiner planer was I wish I'd have put this on top instead of doing it the way I did it. But I have another neck blank. I'll probably do that again because I need to make it up anyways. But anyway, there it is. Such as it is for right now. All right, I'll bring it back in a little while. Okay, I thought I'd do a little tiny bit of work on this neck. I've already worked hard today. I replaced the blades on my thickness planer. I put a new bandsaw blade on my bandsaw today. Cleaned up the shop. My wife and I worked hard on cleaning up the shop. I got my clamps all in a nice row over there now. I just had to clean the shop. It was just getting filthy dirty from seasonal stuff and everything else. So anyway, again, working with your center lines. You need to find center. There we go. Pencil almost disappears on there. Oh well. We'll continue that center line all the way down to the. We'll continue that all the way down through the peg head here. Tuner station. And probably what I'm going to end up doing on the peg head is I'm going to try and use some of that pallet wood I'm going to thin it down to a veneer thickness and veneer the top of this with that wood so it matches the body of the guitar. I probably won't do that until after I figure out how long I want this peg head, and then I'll have to add wings to it, you know, all that stuff. The other thing I did off camera was I sanded the back of the fretboard off. I already pre-tested it, and it looks like everything's fitting just right where I want it. It's got a little bit of a bow to it, and that's just from sitting around. Plus, it's got frets in it, and but it'll pull down to it once I get the next step. Will be getting ready to put this truss rod in. So what I like to do is I use a hope it's coming on the camera. I usually take and drill this out right here for the drill bit to fit, and then I take the drill bit and not the drill bit, the router bit, and I usually do it in like 3 to 4 passes. I'll start cutting that channel. I just use my little hand router with a guide on it that guides right along the side of the neck here. I don't do anything fancy smancy that way, but we will see. And I got to do some pre-sanding again on this headstock, but I can wait till after I do the truss rod channel. And but you know what? I may just go ahead and wait till tomorrow to do this, the rest of this. I already expanded my self for today. So anyway, that's what'll happen probably tomorrow. I'm going to come back out here. We'll cut that truss rod channel in. Once we get that truss rod channel cut in, then what we'll do is we'll glue this to it. And then I don't care if it has a little bit of overhang down here at the bottom. It's showing on camera down here. And because what I'm going to do, probably after the truss rod is in, then I'm going to come in here and cut this out here for a Les Paul style tenon. Probably a little bit more like this, somewhere in there. And that's just sketched in. There's no measurements yet. But what I want to do is inset the tenon, just because I want to carve the heel of the neck into the heel of the guitar into the neck better than I've been doing. So if I do it the Les Paul style, then I can get more meat out of it that way. Hope that made sense. All right, y'all. Thanks for all the cool comments. Thanks for subscribing. And if you are a subscriber and you're watching my videos, it should be nice for you to comment on them once in a while. A lot of you have been lately, but out of, what was it? I think I finally hit 285 subscribers now. I got like 4 of you or 5 of you that comment. That's all right. If that's all you want to do is watch, that's fine. I don't care. Really, I don't. Here we go. I'm sorry. More editing. But anyway, y'all be cool. Play your guitars, make a guitar, work on a guitar, whatever you like to do, and do it. And we'll be talking at you later. Bye now. Well, all right. I didn't know if I showed this or not. I'll have to look through the videos to see. But I'm going to repeat myself here anyway. Came out to the shop yesterday afternoon. I wound up putting the nails in it. They match up with the guitar really good. I was really tickled over that. I've got things set up for tomorrow over there. Got my little hand router out and figuring out how to cut that truss rod cover. Thought I'd do a little bit of shop talk, just real quick. I think I mentioned a little while ago, my wife and I replaced the blades on my Wen, W-E-N, 13-inch thickness planer. Man, it planes beautiful now. Man, I wish I'd have changed them a long time ago. So anyway, I've got another set in the waiting, and we also worked on making a rack for my clamps. That's some of the clamps I have. I have pole clamps. I don't know if you can see them over here, hanging out over here. I don't use them as often as I use these over here. And then I have more, I guess you call them bar clamps up there. See those? So I have some of those. I got some of these squeeze clamps. I've got these kind of clamps. And eventually I'm going to put another piece of wood, I think, up here on the wall to put the rest of those clamps on. But this is what my shop looks like. Come over here. I got both door bays open right now. We did a deep cleaning today. Cleaned all the winter stuff out of here. See, there's one bay. This is where that's the landlady's lawnmower. I don't own it. And but we park it in here to keep it out of the weather. We were having problems last year, somebody coming over siphoning the gas out of it. You know, since we parked in here, I don't run out of gas no more. So anyway, yeah, we live out in the country and people still come over and play games. So this is my shop. I really don't have a whole lot, you know, I really don't. I have, this is my router table that I made. I got this base table for free off of Marketplace, and it was one of them tall tables that you sit at. I got it for free. The veneer on it was really bad, so I just sanded the heck out of it, and I made this top for it. Bought this insert for my router, and that's basically it. I got an on-off switch right here that I plug my router into, or I can run the wire out of the back of the cabinet and plug it in, and then just turn it on from the router itself. I put that backing on it. All this stuff used to be in my upstairs apartment. I had a little tiny 8x10, I think, decking. It was all closed in, screened in. So all this stuff was in that little place. And so I had that. So I put this on it to help consolidate for space stuff. There's my router bits. I had 2 of these. I gave one to my son. This is Harbor Freight table sander. My other one was a Craftsman. That's the one I gave my son. This is also Harbor Freight drill press. I made the table for it. I suggest anybody's got a tabletop press, any kind of a drill press. Actually, if you're a woodworker, make yourself a table. Man, this is really, really handy. It's so much better than that little round disc that's on here. And then there's my Wen joiner planer. It's working out great. I don't recommend this for manufacturing type purposes, but for home use, it's perfect. Once I got it all set up and stuff, it's doing its job. And for short boards, it's perfect. I don't have no complaints in that whatsoever. And again, there's my Wien thickness planer. I figured I've had it now for 3.5 years, close enough. There's my antique 10-inch table saw by Craftsman, belt driven. It's a real quiet table saw. It's not noisy like some. I had a direct drive table saw at one time, and it's a $1,200 or $1,500 table saw, and it was noisier than heck, no matter what blade I put on it. Then I have my this is also from Harbor Freight. That's that oscillating sander with changeable sanding discs on there. I've used the heck out of this thing. This thing looks used and abused because it's one of my main tools in my shop right now that I use a lot. Then I also have sanders. I don't know if we still have them sitting out. I think my wife put them away. I do simple things. That's an old chest of drawers that we had, dresser, what do you want to call it, and it's made of knotty pine, but it was in bad shape, and we painted it a long time ago. Put those knobs on it, and then we built a new chest of drawers last year for our bedroom, and so I tried to sell this. Nobody wanted it, so I just kept it, and I use it now for my tools. And yeah, there's some of my sanders. I have a belt sander over there, and then the disc sander, and the orbital sander. And I keep my routers and everything in here. There's that's one of my drills, another sander. Anyway, that's all I got. And some of you are talking about shops and stuff and wish you could have a shop. And I'm at the point now, you could have some kind of a small shop too. I just got blessed when we moved into this house here that the landlady let me also use this dual bay garage is what it was, and it's real tall. He designed this, her son designed this so they could put in car lifts in here, and he decided to move on to other things, and so this garage sits unfinished. So it's got open beams and stuff, and that's why I get all the leaves and can't really work out here during the winter, and sometimes even during the summer it gets just too hot and too cold. But I work as I can, like right now. Today's a nice, beautiful day out. Well, it's not beautiful. It's overcast and getting ready to rain. But the weather's nice. It's really nice. I just been lingering on about not wanting to go in the house. But anyway, that's my shop talk for the day. No moaning and groaning today, other than I just don't feel good again. But and I will probably get back on this guitar tomorrow. I also got my hinges in for my guitar cabinet I want to make. So my hinges came in just a little while ago. So at some point I also want to get started on that. Probably when I go to glue the fretboard onto the neck. While that's sitting and drying, I'm going to start on the cabinet. And I don't know if I'll post about the cabinet or not. I don't know. I might just wait till it's done and show you all what it looks like done. I don't know what I'll do on that yet. But anyway, I don't have any other guitars in the future to make or work on right at the moment. So I'm really pleased how this is coming out. I've asked you all several times, what do you all think? Do you think it's looking okay to you? And do you want to go out and build you one yet? Oh well. Alrighty. Well, tomorrow I'll get rested up again and come out tomorrow morning and start all over. I'm finding myself digressing quicker and quicker these days. I'm at that point right now. I just need to stop. And, it's better to stop and be safe than sorry. So, all right, y'all, be at peace, and I'll be talking at you, I hope.